Peterbot, who's widely considered the best player in Fortnite right now, uses some of the strangest keybinds you'll ever see. Then there's Chimp, who binds the mouse wheel down for wall and mouse wheel up for stairs, and has somehow managed to earn over $80,000 with these binds. In this video, I've analysed the keybinds of the top 50 Fortnite players to uncover the most commonly used keybinds. We'll break down their wall, floor, stairs, roof, and edit binds to reveal some surprising trends and even showcase the most unconventional choices. Honestly, you won't believe what some of these pros are using as their keybinds. Also, if you're interested in more pro insights, you can check out gamesettings.com, where we cover the best player settings, gears, and guides to help you improve your game. But starting off with the most popular keybinds used by Fortnite pros. For the wall binds, the mouse button 5 is a top choice. That's used by 38% of players, closely followed by Q, which is at 34%. As for the floor binds, you've got X that leads with 22%, while C is at 12%. For the stair binds, mouse button 4 dominates this one, chosen by 32% of players. Then you've got roof, where L shift is the favourite, used by 28% of players, followed by C and V. And finally, you've got the edit binds, where F is the supreme one here. That's used by a massive 52% of players, with E and G tying for second place at 20% each. These results are quite interesting because it shows a mix of popular trends and personal preferences among the pros. Next up though, I want to talk about the keybind sets to find out what's the most common set amongst pros, and from the data, that is apparently mouse button 5, V, mouse button 4, left shift, and F, but it's only shared among 4% of players. So with that data, it's very clear to see that pros prefer a lot of variety when it comes to their keybind sets, with only one set being shared by multiple players. Most of the pro players have completely different keybind sets. Like if we take Peterbot, his keybind set is T, Y, F, V, and then G. Then you've got someone like Mongrel who uses the mouse buttons, where he's got mouse button 5, his DPI button, mouse button 4, left shift, and then F. This just goes to show how personal the keybind sets can be to the individual player. Next up, I want to talk about some surprising trends I noticed while researching what keybinds these pros use. There was two that involved the scroll wheel alongside their traditional keybinds. The first one was using the scroll wheel on their use key. Many pro players bound their scroll wheel up or down to loot faster, giving them a huge advantage in beating opponents to weapons off spawn. Then the second one involved their edits and the scroll wheel, where again they'd bind the opposite one to their edit and use this for resetting their edits faster than doing it manually. They just simply scroll and reset the edit really quickly. Moving on, let's talk about what makes keybinds truly optimal. In my opinion, it comes down to three things: efficiency, comfort, and minimizing movement while performing multiple actions. A great example of all of these three is the optimized keybinds of Polo. I think his setup is one, highly efficient because he has quick access to all the important actions without overloading one finger. An example of overloading one finger is someone like Peterbot, but he does actually use it to his advantage, so it's a bit of a tricky one. As for the comfort, he uses his mouse buttons to handle the wall and floor, while keys like F and Q are very easily in reach, so that's obviously got to be comfortable. And finally, for minimizing movement, he's got his edit in close reach on E, which is not too far off his use key, which is G. But do remember, he also has the mouse wheel up for faster looting on this too. This is not to say that these are the best optimal keybinds. Peterbot actually does have somewhat optimal keybinds if you actually look into it. On the surface, his setup, like using keys like T and Y, might seem strange, but his exact binds let him build, edit, and switch weapons while maintaining full directional movement, which yes, this might not be the most optimal for everyone, which is why you shouldn't like carbon copy pros, but rather get inspired from them and actually use them to build your own. But Peterbot's keybinds are perfect for his playstyle and obviously allow him to earn lots of money and compete at the highest level. So obviously from all the years of practice, these have ended up working out really well for him, even though if you look from a distance, they look very, very chaotic and not optimal at all. But yeah, there you have it. That's the strange and fascinating keybinds of Fortnite's top pros. If you're looking to refine your own keybinds, I do recommend you take inspiration from the pros, because you can see what the majority are using and what works. From there, you can then experiment and find out which are the most efficient, comfortable, and just overall best, like most optimal for you. If this helped, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more. And before you do go, feel free to check out any of my other videos on screen right now.